Okay, so welcome to the market outlook along with the SonicR mastery team. So this is James over here. I'll be talking about three cross pair that I'm looking out for potential setup this week. So the first one will be the Aussie to Swiss franc, which I'm slightly bearish on this because what I'm seeing that the price is heading towards the resistance level at this 0.73. So 2 days back, was what 2 days back was Friday. Oh, on Friday we have a very close or nice looking pin bar that shows up at a pretty high price. All right, so if let's say today's candle were to close as a bearish candle, I'm seeing that this could looks like a stop hunting move because we should have lots of players or lots of short traders taking a position after seeing this kind of pin bar that shows up. All right, and then based on the retail's mentality, the hertz mentality is to place their stop loss just above this kind of swing level. Okay, so if I'm seeing some kind of like a rejection that shows up, which means that this could be a sign of stop hunting move, and along with it, we are in a resistance level, this darker pink color zone. So some kind of rejections that shows up, then I will be going on towards my bearish bias. Okay, so this is for my Aussie to Swiss franc. Following by the next pair would be the Euro to Swiss franc, which I'm also on the bearish side. Okay, so structurally wise, we are seeing the market is in a very healthy downtrend. All right, looking at the bigger picture with all the uh move, or the strong move is all the control. I would say the control is all at the higher side. Okay, so I'm saying that so long as this 1.15 level is still holding on to the price, all right, which means that if price could not break above this 1.15, I'll be holding on towards my bearish bias. Of course, one thing that we have to wait is to wait for a bearish signal to show up before looking to enter the market. Okay, so for both Aussie Swiss franc and Euro Swiss franc, I'm bearish on that. And lastly, I'm also looking bearishness on the pound to Japanese yen. All right, so pound to Japanese yen, after a strong up move, all right, after a bounce off from the support level, we are seeing price is heading towards a resistance level. All right, so one thing that we have to be aware of is that uh, in in this chart, we are in a very bullish structure. So taking a short position, which means that you are going against the market structure. Okay, so do not expect the price to have a big move. Right, just look to take profit at the next support level, which is around the 146.5 level. Okay, so I'm seeing that if there's a rejection that shows up over at this area, looking at it in the lower time frame, I can see some kind of like a rejection that is coming up. So yeah, I think is pretty good. The risk to potential reward is pretty reasonable, and then um I'm seeing some kind of volume decreasing as price is going upwards, which means that there's not much strength left in the market for the price to continue its up move. So yeah, this is the three pair that I have. All three are all on the short side. So let me repeat, Aussie to Swiss franc, so long as this 0.73 zone is still holding on, we can look for potential short setup. And for the Euro to Swiss franc, 1.15 will be the resistance level. So long as price do not break above this level, I'll be waiting and to enter when the price action give me the sign to do so. All right, and lastly, the pound to Japanese yen. Okay, so this is the three pairs that I have. I'll pass on to Joe to talk more about the major pair. Just give me a while. Okay.
Okay, hi guys. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, right? I hope you can see. We are now currently in the there's a forest factory. All right, this week, as you know, tonight we have a midterm election, right? So this is gonna be a quite an impactful week, especially because not only the midterm election, right? We also have it on the later week. We'll be having a Fed fund rate. So, in my opinion, especially the U.S. market and of course the pairs that are related to U.S. dollars will be in the under the big focus because they are totally very likely to move a lot, either the one big swing or is either one way, they are going to move a lot a lot of like they're gonna have a big swing in my opinion. All right, so let's do the analysis together. Okay, I would like to show you a few pairs that I'm actually looking at. Okay, there's something called, I would like to talk about British pound. Okay, today I just posted the British pound talking about that is a very potentially they will be going up here, all right, which is around like 1.315 level. So I was talking about from 1.306 307 region, so which is exactly where we are right now. Of course, you know, we that will be better, right? That will be better if the price, you know, go all the way straight to that particular region. Okay, so this is something that I would like to inform you guys, because you know, we have to make our expectation so-called in a proper I mean, our expectation must be in line with the reality, because you know, in more cases, you know, they might not go immediately as well. You know, they may go down to, like, for example, 1.303, and eventually they may go back up from there as well. So it's like you see, there's no such thing, and no system can predict all these kind of, you know, can move immediately or not, can swing back down a bit and move up or not. You know, they cannot really predict all the time with 100% accuracy. So when you are trading something like that, you must be aware of this kind of, you know, like potential unforeseen, like a kind of like a events as well. Because you know, if you don't think that, you know, when you buy something, the market is supposed to go up straight away, or if you sell something, market is supposed to sell down straight away, you know, sooner or later, you know, the market will find a way to teach you a lesson. Okay, so what I'm saying right here is that I'm expecting the market to go up higher. Of course, it may go directly, which will be nice, right? Or they might go to this 1.303 level, and they will go back to around 3.15 level, 1.315 level. This is what I'm ultimately expecting, because we have a pretty strong bullish candle recently. I think the bull are back in the market itself. So I'm expecting sooner or later we should hit this 3.15 level. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about is a bit on the gold, right? A bit on the gold. You can see here. What is happening here is that, like, for example, you can see that this gold here, right? They are having a they are trying to break out this very strong region, right? Very strong region, and they are trying to break out this 1, 2, 3, 3 region. So in my opinion, they will sooner or later they should be able to succeed. All right, because we have a very strong swing previously already, which is around it go all the way down near to 1.1217 level, right? So now they right back here. I think they are just looking for a trigger, right? So this trigger might be tonight, or even by the time they release the US dollar this Fed fund rate by Thursday, right? So I think that will be the right time for it to go up higher. Of course, I'm expecting they will go to 1244 level. All right, 1244 level. I think this will be my first TP. All right, another one that I would like to talk about is, of course, a bit on the US market itself. Okay, US market is not entirely bearish for a time being, right? Sorry, okay, not entirely bearish for the time being. In my opinion, they may you know, go a little bit swing around, in my opinion. So you know, they will go up to like a 25650 level again. Okay, please do not be bearish until this level 25190 level is broken, in my opinion. Okay, if they does broken, okay, where they will goes to, I think you can set a TP somewhere around 24700 level, because this level gonna be, and I don't think this level gonna give way easily. Okay, so if like I repeat, I don't think they will break below this level, which is 25200 level. I repeat, at 25200 level. But if they does break, I think you can put a TP around here. All right, so this will be the very decent support level, which is around 24700 level. So these are the few pairs that I'm looking. Okay, at the same time, you may want to take a look a bit on the US dollar CHF. Okay, US dollar CHF starting to show some signs of bearishness. Okay, there is a two resistance level that you may want to take note of. One is around 1.006, another one is around 1.009, 1.01 level. So as long as these two level is not being broken up, I think they can dip lower for a time being. I think the nearest one that they can go back lower will be this very tight support level of 0.994 level. Okay, so tonight we have a midterm election, right? Midterm election, and of course, in the later week we have FOMC Fed fund rate. I think in overall, okay, I think US dollar is going to somehow going to be weakened. So it's like it's better to, you know, stay on the like a British pound long side, you know, AU long side, maybe a little bit of gold long and stuff like that. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting to happen. Of course, you know, we are not 100% accurate. You know, nobody's 100% accurate in reality. All right, so it's like it's of course there's a disclaimer that you may want to take a look as well. Okay, so all the best. And actually this week stay early in my opinion, because you know we haven't even started out yet, so it will start from tonight. Okay, so trade safe, put your risk management and money management in proper. All right, then trade safe. Of course, hopefully you end up making money by end of this week. Okay, so thank you very much, and have a great week ahead. Okay, bye for now, guys. Thank you. Okay, I'm done. Thank you.